Good morning, good morning. Now you already know who this is. JP with PMP, dropping some seeds to help you succeed and grow your business. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Monday morning. Headed to the office now. It is about 7 o'clock. I did go to the gym, did knock that out. Not gonna lie, it was only 30 minutes. I needed to cut my hair, so hopefully it was worth it. But anyways, I want to touch on today's topic, which is going to be what's going on in the market of real estate, and the market that we're walking into, right? We're already in, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that the market has not shifted. The market has definitely shifted, and it has shifted for a good reason. That reason being that buyers are now going to have a better opportunity to be able to negotiate with sellers. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I know that the market's going to crash. It's not going to crash. What I can tell you is there's a lot of inflation going on. There's a lot of topics, as far as war and, all this crazy, stuff. Rates are high going on. I know that back in 2008, I know exactly the reason why the market crashed. And right now, being 2023, I know that the market is completely different than it was then, as far as why the market crashed. Back then we had, give me your FICO score and I'll sell you whatever house you want to buy. There was the stated income loans where you just had to show your taxes, self-employed taxes, and you can qualify for a high sales price, $700,000-$800,000. There was a lot of fraud going on, and it didn't just start at the bottom all the way to the top. And that was proven that even the top executives at Wells Fargo and all these other banks knew what the hell was going on. But nonetheless, there was the 80-20 loan where 100% finance. I mean, they were literally begging you to take their money. It's not the same market. A couple reasons. Number one, we don't have a lot of inventory. All right, so that helps out a bit. Rates are high, but they're no different than they were in 2008, 2007. They were about a 6%, I think, back then. Now people are having to qualify, right? Your taxes are getting 4506, right? You're allowing the bank to contact the IRS or the franchise tax board and ask them if you've actually filed those taxes. So there's a lot of things that are working in our favor, and therefore it's confusing, right? So I'm not just going to sit here and tell you that it's going to be a different market this time around. The only thing that sits in the back of my mind a lot is what Ray Dalio has been talking about for the past couple of years, which is right now is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in history. The main reason is the baby boomers, which are 60-year-olds and plus, are retiring. They're selling their assets. They're getting rid of all that. So then the question comes into play, Jose, well, if they sell their properties, isn't that going to create more inventory? And the answer is no, because remember, those people that are living there, the tenants, are going to have somewhere to have to move to. And where are they going to have to move to? There's no inventory. So we're back to square one. So it creates inventory, but it doesn't create inventory. So I've been doing this for about 25 years. I've been in the business of real estate for 25 years full time. And I can't sit here and tell you that I believe anything, either side. It's going to crash. It's not going to crash. I think there definitely is going to be a market correction. One of the things that Ray Dalio mentions a lot is the reason for these huge market crashes like the one we had in 2008 is the human frenzy, right? Human frenzy. One house is not selling, he lowers the price. The other guy's like, well, I want to sell mine. They lower the price. And then you start to go into this frenzy. And think about this. Think about COVID, right? Which is a really good example. Think about what happened with COVID when toilet paper. People started going nuts over toilet paper. It was nuts. It's just humans, man. Black Friday, people are going nuts, right? So what I can tell you is, my advice to you is this. Listen, it's going to be difficult. Yes, absolutely. How difficult? I don't know, but it's going to be difficult. So prepare for that. Financially, right? Start lowering your debt. I talked about this the last time in another video, right? Save money, absolutely. I'm not a person that like to save money. I like to invest my money. I don't like to save, so I don't believe in saving money, because when you save money, the bank uses it, lends it out, pays you nothing, crumb cakes, and they make a lot of money off your money. So I always say, don't save money. But in this case, yes, you got to have save money. You got to save money for your reserves. At least a year or two of car payments, mortgage payments, have that ready, right? The other thing that I also want to mention is now more than ever, I was actually talking to my brother Ricardo last week, and you guys know that he's an analytical guy, right? He's all into the numbers. So he does a lot of research. And what he was saying was that in sales in San Bernardino County are down by 50%. 50%, which is insane. That is a lot. So those of you agents that are closing 2 transactions, you're going to be closing 1 transaction if you're still active, right? Because a lot of agents are going to start getting out of the business, and it already started, right? If your goal is to close 2 transactions, now you have to step it up, double it up. Everything has to be doubled up. Doubled up on your phone calls, double up on your times, double up on your appointments. It's not going to be easy, guys. It's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. And just like anything else, it's going to be a short-lived market, right? You're not going to be suffering for a very long time, but you have to survive this. Because if you survive this, the other side is a pot of gold. Who knows how much gold that's going to have, right? That's going to be your decision. But what I can tell you is when all these realtors are out of the business, it's going to make your life, those that are active, those that are serious about this business, those that are what I like to call professional real estate agents, that have a schedule, that follow their schedule, that work every single day and have goals in mind, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to be that person that's going to be sitting there when the market comes back around, right? You're going to be the first one in line. And I'm telling you this from personal experience, ladies and gentlemen. This is not stuff that I read from a book, right? This is not what I'm thinking or my thoughts, right? This is actual proof. This is what I've been through. I've been through the 2008 market. I got into real estate in 1999, and up to now, we've been full-time, myself and brother. Actually, for like a year or two, we stopped. There was no business. I was like in 2008, 2009. No business. It was dead. So we opened up a gym, but that's another story for another day. The reason this came to mind was on Friday. Going through my Twitter, and there is a feed of a market analyst, or I don't know what you want to call these people that do research in real estate. And he posted on there that, and he has a lot of followers. He posted on there the lawsuit that came out in I forgot what state it was, where the homeowners did a class action lawsuit, all got together and sued Keller Williams, Berkshire. I don't know if Remax was involved or not, but it's a few real estate companies. Because what the sellers were saying, the owners of the properties are saying, well, if we're paying a listing agent to sell our home, why do we have to pay a buyer's agent, right? And so, being the broker, being the gentleman that's been in the business for a very, very long time, I understand our side, right? But I've told you guys a million times, listen, there is a lot of real estate agents. I understand why they say what they're saying. Because most of them probably have dealt with nothing but weak agents, right? What do I mean by that? Weak agents, people that just get into this business just to make an extra buck. People that don't return calls. People that don't do research outside of just signing a contract, meaning, doing something. You don't have to be a CPA, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to be an attorney, but you have to have knowledge, right? Information that you can give your customers. They would go and verify with an attorney. They would go and verify with the CPA, but you can at least have those conversations. Those are the realtors that I'm talking about. And there's a lot of them in their business. I see them all the time. They close a transaction and, and they want to post $10,000 like, oh my God, I can't believe, I hit the lottery. And the reality is for those of us that are in the business, you and I that are in the business, doing this day in, day out, we know this is not an easy business. It's not. People don't take into consideration the amount of money that we lose when customers cancel, the amount of emotions we have to, handle when we're going through the transaction, from the listing side, from the buyer side, from the lender. Everybody comes after the realtor. So I was really, not gonna say mad, but in a way I was understanding as to why he posted that. And being me, I went in there and I posted like 5 different threads. I've explained the entire process, and the reality is this, ladies and gentlemen. This is not you selling a product on OfferUp, right? Our business is not selling a product on OfferUp where people see it kind of dwindle, couple bucks down, couple bucks, seller decides to sell it for a couple bucks less, they meet in the middle, and the product is sold right then and there, gone. Or a car, even a car. Real estate is very, very high emotional, and there's a lot more footwork that's being done behind the scenes that most customers don't see because they're not in our business, but yet they think because they put up a for sale sign, the home gets sold. And unfortunately, in some easy markets, it is. But I think that we as realtors, the professionals, again, that are in the business day in, day out, deserve that. Why do I say that? Because of us, the property values are up. Because of us, we get to close transactions. I want to see a seller and a buyer negotiate. Buyer wants to buy as low as possible. The seller wants to sell as high as possible. And let's see who wins that one. All right? It's just not going to work. I promise you. It's sitting down with an actual seller and understanding their mindset of what they're thinking when their home is not worth as much as they think it is and they still want to sell it for more, showing the buyer that the home is not worth that money and getting them motivated to want to buy that property because of this reason, because of that reason. It's a bigger conversation than just put a for sale sign in front of my home and the home gets sold, right? It's a process. So now, anyways, what am I getting to? I'm getting to the fact that only professional real estate agents are the only ones that are going to survive this market coming up, because now you have to work. And if you're not willing to work, ladies and gentlemen, get out of the business ASAP. Get out. Because if you don't get out now, you're going to run into a wall and it's going to hurt. But if you are that professional real estate and you are that person that wants to be in this business for a very long time and you want to flourish in this business, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best opportunity you're ever going to have. This is the one. Now is the time. Remember what I'm telling you. Now is the time to sharpen up your skills, get yourself in order, save up some cash, bring down your debt, be ready. Because this next market, I believe, from personal experience, it's going to make a lot of millionaires. But you got to know what to do. Got to know what to do. See you guys on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a phenomenal day. I know I am. I'm excited, ready, pumped up, ready to make this happen and take on this day. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.
I was a bat out of hell. One look at me, you think that I was destined to fail. 16 with the homies, ended up in a cell. And my crimes got much bigger on a different scale. Used to run around the hood, throwing my name up. Now they can't tame me and can't smoke enough. Man, this shit getting old, must be growing up. Any lesson life was teaching, I was showing up. You know I gotta thank my mama for her holding us down. 4 kids, she a soldier, nothing breaking her down. Welfare, food stamps, 10 toes to the ground. She the reason why we get it, how we getting it now. And thank God for my big bro Lorenzo, yo. Put some clothes on our backs when our funds got low. Yeah, I really came from nothing, I stay humble, bro. Grind hard and I hustle, that's the life I know. Yeah, so many things done changed. Deep rooted with my brothers, they gon' know our name. Told Ricardo, ain't no felon, we gon' kill this game. And if we take a couple losses, we gon' build on pain. See, whatever didn't break us, that's what's making us now. 17 became a father, had a reason to smile. You go hard or go broke, you can't live in denial. I chose one, went dumb and started winning in style. Fast forward 10 years, selling cribs to the people. 5 companies deep, hardest working Latinos. All muscle boy like a 6'5" El Camino. We the Ponce brothers, reppin' San Bernardino. Yeah, we do this for familia. You know, behind every great man there's a great woman holding us down. Yeah. And our seeds are the next generation. And we teach them everything we know so that they may build on what we built.